What's good, everybody? I'm Big Baby Jonathan here. Welcome to Lakers Live pregame show with Aaron and Manny. How's it going, Aaron? Hope all is well, man. You ready for the show tonight, man?
Oh my God, I'm always ready to talk Laker basketball.
What about you, Manny? What you think? You ready for the show
I'm,
tonight?
I'm always ready. Let's run it, bro.
In today's show, we're gonna be previewing Lakers versus San Antonio, and I'm gonna start with Aaron. Aaron, what are your keys to the game tonight? The floor is yours.
My keys to the game, pretty simple. Stay focused, and let's remember that we didn't have a shoot around today, so no shoot around. Probably a late flight coming over here with the time difference. They wanted to give them players to get your rest, stay focused. I expect a good showing tonight.
What about you, Manny? What you think about the game tonight? The keys to the game.
My case of the game is gotta defend the three because San Antonio, they can really get hot from three. You got guys like DeJounte Murray that can shoot. You got Lonnie Walker that can shoot. You got Derek White that can shoot. And also, rebounding is a key as well. Just because you got guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, you got guys like Jakob Poeltl, who's a very underrated young guy. So those two keys, we nail those. Easy dub.
Yeah, man. Tonight's keys to the game: play with passion, hustle, grit, grind. Out rebound San Antonio. We need to. Jakob Porter is a very underrated big man, very talented. He could crash the boards, could pass. So I expect the Lakers to come out with that tenacity, that hustle tonight. You know what I mean? But overall, what are your guys' players to watch tonight? I'm gonna start with Aaron. Aaron, give us your players to watch tonight.
All right. Well, players to watch. I definitely say I'd say overall, I'd say Lakers bench showing up because we did not have any production from the bench, and I feel like the bench needs to come out stronger, have a better game. They said we've seen what we can do when we're aggressive, and the bench needs to go out there and drop points. And because remember, the bench can produce. That means you're resting LeBron and AD for longer, and they're playing less minutes in the game.
What about you, Manny? Go ahead. Players to watch tonight.
My players to watch. Because the rebounding's been off the past few games, I'm going to go with Montrezl Harrell because off the bench, like, yes, we have guys like AD that can rebound. We have guys like Gasol that can rebound. But off the bench is very key because that's where depth goes. And we have to get Montrezl Harrell going. Like, if there's like LaMarcus Aldridge that's getting a bucket, like,
Okay.
we got to have Montrezl Harrell that's going to catch that lob, and then he's going to throw it out to, I don't know, LeBron or AD, and then they get on a fast break and they dunk.
Me, man, my player to watch tonight is Anthony Davis. What up, Legoat Shot? What's popping, man? I want AD to be aggressive, man, because he did say in his post-game interview that he needed more touches. You don't need to say, give me more touches. Demand that ball. Just give me the ball. I'm the best power forward in the game. Nobody can guard me. Get out of my way. You know what I mean? So I expect AD to bounce back tonight with 32 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks. You know what I mean? And, yeah, man, if you guys have questions, put them in the comment section down below. Me, Manny, and Aaron will do the best we can to put them on here, man. Yeah, man, so let's see here. Let's stay focused. Manny, so tell us a little bit about the Lakers defending the three-point tonight. Go ahead, Manny.
Well, like I said before, we got a bunch of there's a bunch of shooters on San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's DeJounte Murray can get hot, the Derek White can get hot. You got Lonnie Walker that can get hot. Even DeRozan, even though he's not known for shooting many threes, he can get it hot. So that's why we gotta have some guys playing defense over there. Like, we gotta have like our guards right on them so they can contest the shot, and then after that, AD or Gasol or Harrell can get the rebound, and then they can just pass it on, get in a fast break, and score.
I definitely say, overall, DeMar DeRozan, like we were mentioning, let's talk about it. Like San Antonio overall, averaging 115 points a game. They're a little bit under us in field goal percentage. They, not only do we have to defend a three, but they love taking mid-range shots. They love driving to the hole. Expect our defense to really tighten up those areas because they will make you pay on turnovers. They love fast break. They love a similar style of our offense. They love running the breaks. They love getting in the key. Not only we can't only be double teaming specific players. We need expect to see a lot of zone defense based off of matchups and stuff, and guarding DeMar DeRozan. Obviously, because of Aldridge being out, that's a huge break for us. It gives an opportunity for Gasol and AD to really dive in the paint, like you were saying, John.
Yeah, most definitely, man. AD got to step up. This whole team got to step up, you know. And my boy right here says Lakers can't be slacking tonight on defense, or they're gonna lose. They need to be on the ball. Yeah, most definitely. Gotta be on the ball. Play with that passion. Come out. Don't just they don't have Aldridge. We're gonna take a step back because San Antonio is very talented. They got Devontae Murray, Derek White. Derek White's a very underrated defender. He can shoot that 3-pointer, man. Because I played 2K with him before, and he's a very great 3-point shooter. So we got to force San Antonio to drive to the basket. If you get beat, Marc Gasol, Anthony Davis will be on the back end, even LeBron on that back end to help you. You know what I mean? But for the Lakers tonight, I'm going to throw it to Aaron. What do you want to see from the start-wise as far as, how the Lakers came out hot from the start? Do you want to see us be more aggressive or just go out there and just have a good time tonight? Floor is yours.
Be aggressive. Be absolutely aggressive with San Antonio. We came out great in the last game against Portland. Just like you're saying, no more turnovers. Start off great. Get our offense going. We should be averaging a ton of points within the first half of the game. I definitely would like to see, all the starters go off double-digit figures if we can. And possibly have a fourth quarter where LeBron and AD doesn't have to play, and you could see the Lakers' deeper bench be playing in the game.
I say we can't be sleeping. We have to stay awake. Like, for example, if we're on a run, we got to stick to that run. You can't just fall asleep and then let them go. We got to keep stepping up our game. We just got to keep punching in the mouth, and we got to keep going. That's what the game plan should be for the Lakers every game, but also for tonight.
Yeah, tonight, man, we got to come out and don't start off slow. But if you get up on them, punch them in the face. If you're up by 50, keep doing it. If you're up 50 early, if you're up 25 early, don't relax because San Antonio is a very good coach team by Greg Popovich. He has very talented players, and San Antonio is very great at moving the ball from side to side. And when that happens, someone's going to be open with the three. They've done it before against the Lakers when they had Manu Ginobili, Patty Mills, Tim Duncan, Kawhi. So they know how to move the ball from side to side. So we got to play great perimeter defense tonight, and it's going to be a tough challenge. Lakers are without Alex Caruso due to NBA health protocol. So for us tonight, for the bench, I expect THT, Tal Tucker, to get more minutes, and Montrezl Harrell to get more minutes tonight. And I also want to see this team just fight, because last game we fought, but it wasn't to the extent like we normally see Lakers play. Not fourth quarter with that 5 minutes. Schroeder turns the ball over, the whole team puts their head down. Ball game. When you throw out body language, it'll affect you. So I don't want to see if you turn the ball over, I don't want to see put the head down. No, it's going to happen. You're going to turn the ball over. It's part of basketball. You know what I mean? So turn the ball over, Lakers. Learn from it and get better. So, Aaron, what do you like? And that's the other thing, keys to the game, too, so turnovers. So, how many turnovers do you want the Lakers to do as far as turnover-wise? Limit them to at least 10, 15, or 20 turnovers. The floor is yours.
10 or less, honestly. If we're making great passes, we can't get sloppy with the ball. What we were saying, piggyback off of what you were saying is San Antonio loves moving the ball. They don't let the ball stick. There's 3 people that'll pass the ball before they shoot it. You need to make clean passes. Nothing. If someone's in to go a backdoor cutter to the hole and you see that it's a great pass and you can make it, great. But if you're trying to throw long passes over and they're going to pickpocket you, those are the mistakes that we could make. And the last game that they played versus the Raptors, we saw that they are very aggressive when it comes to the balls turning over. They will take it and they will run us over if we turn the ball as many times as we did.
Manny, go ahead.
I like what Aaron said about 10 or less turnovers, because more than that, it's horrible. If you're gonna turn over way more than your opponent, you're 100% gonna lose the game. So if we limit turnovers, I feel like it's gonna be easy, because turnovers have been a very annoying thing that's been going on the entire season so far, and the rebounds as well. We got to get back to our rebounding, and the defense too. I feel like hasn't been the best. I don't think it's horrible, but it hasn't been the best. I think if we improve our defense, we're going to get back to what we had. But it's not a panic scenario we're in, because we're only 2-2 on the season. So it's not the worst what's going on.
Going to win tonight, and the score predictions. I'm gonna go first. Lakers are gonna win by 8. And Aaron, what's the score predictions for you for tonight's game?
Lakers win by 10. Lakers win by 10. It'll be a competitive scoring game. They scored a ton of points in the last game that they played. Expect to be a very high scoring game.
I'm going to go a 5-point game. I'm going to go 195. I think if we limit turnovers, we play better rebounding, we play great defense, I don't see why it shouldn't be a 5-point game for tonight.
Yeah, for me, man, Lakers are going to win, like I said. But I just want to see this team. San Antonio is a very talented team. DeMar DeRozan's underrated perimeter defender and is a mid-range. And don't let, here's the thing what the Lakers do. Don't let somebody that you never heard of get their career high tonight. I want to see Lakers come out. I know we talked about it. I just want to see Lakers just come out and just dominate this team. You know, I want to see the Lakers come out and win tonight. And I want to see bounce-back performances by Marc Gasol, Wesley Matthews, because Marc Gasol and Wesley Matthews are playing like garbage, soft like Charmin, and you know. So Lakers need Marc Gasol, Wesley Matthews need to bounce back. And Laker Nation, put them in the comments if you have questions. Put them down below, and we'll get them on the show. I'm going to start with Aaron. Aaron, when will it be time to start worrying about Marc Gasol and Wesley Matthews?
I'd say if in the next, I'd say in the next week or so from now, if they're not producing, then you could start. I would say, it's not like, oh my goodness, that we need to worry. It's, if they're not averaging, if they're not getting the points, but they're getting, they're on the defensive end, I'm not going to worry too much. If we're not doing anything and they're not even averaging, maybe 10 points a game, that's a problem, because they're very talented scorers. Wesley Matthews isn't so much known for his passing. It's more of his defense, but he can't shoot the ball, and we got him to shoot threes as a replacement for Danny Green. I expect them to change their game a little bit if they have to, if it's something that they need to adjust to. I expect some adjustments to become if they're not producing within the next week.
Go ahead, Manny.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Absolutely. Job's not done. I like what Jaden's writing. Job's not done. We're going to get back. We're going to be okay. We're gonna do what we have to do. We'll be fine. I got this. Doing good.
Yeah, most definitely, man. We got this. I'm not worried one bit, man. I'm not even worried. It's a long season, and I was watching Undisputed today in ESPN. Lakers are in the standings at 9th, and they were talking about it's panic season already because we lost to Portland. And it's like, media, just shut up. Just shut up. We're 2-2. It's a long season. You know what I mean? So we're 9th spot or 8th. Who cares? I'm not worrying about standings until later down in the season. This is just, these next 30 to 40 games are going to be like training camp, because we haven't get a training camp together. So I expect the Lakers to get going within about 30 to 40 games. We saw last year, they started off hot after that Clippers loss in opening night. But I feel like this team has to get that camaraderie. You're going to see Dennis Schroeder, AD have to get chemistry. This whole team's going to get chemistry. And last year, we put a team together, and had chemistry from the start too. So I expect the Lakers to get the chemistry going. And if we lose games, if we get blown out, I'm not gonna be too worried because I'm only worried about if we make when we get to the playoffs. Then if we're playing like not so good into the playoffs, then I'm gonna be worried. But so far I'm not worried. So Aaron, what do you think? Are you worried yet about this team? And what do you have to say about the media always bashing the Lakers after every game? Give us your thoughts.
You know, when aren't we getting bullied by the media? Let's remember. I think it was on the Jump that one of the reporters on there says, you know who the team to beat is? The Clippers. The Clippers. The Clippers. The Lakers are not the most relevant team. The Lakers aren't going to do that great. You know, and you know what? We shut them up. We shut them up because we were winning. Even when we were already winning the West, they were still bashing us. They like to think just because this is the last season was our first season in the playoffs in a very long time, top of the West for a very long time. They like to come up with any excuse they can come up with at all, and it's pretty ridiculous. But you know what, the best way to shut people up is to make them see, stop doubting us. We're gonna win. We just came off of a shortest break in NBA history to start up the season again, and they're worried that we are 2-2. I'm not worried. I know John's not worried. I know none of us are worried. We're gonna figure this out. We could could possibly another run like we did the last time, where I think we went 21. I think we won like 10-2 in our last like 12 games that we played. So I'm not too worried about it. We're definitely, Brandon, I agree with you. We're gonna get back. We're gonna step back up again. I think once LeBron and AD and everybody has their legs fully under them as the season progresses, we're gonna be fine. And this LA media is gonna learn very quickly to shut their mouths.
Go ahead, Manny.
Been talking for years. We can remember what happened last season when they were taking shots at like, oh, the Lakers hired Kurt Rambis and Linda Rambis. That's a whole big issue. The Clippers are better than the Lakers. Blah 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 blah. Trust me, it's nothing of an issue. The media will never learn. We tried to shut them up last year when the Clippers blew a 3-1 lead and we won the championship, and they're still talking. They can keep talking, but we gotta just shut up and dribble, and then the media, maybe they'll fall in line and stop bashing us, but I don't see it happening. I still think they're still going to bash us.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We get hated on. Even when 2001 Lakers, 2002, 2009, 2010, the media was like, oh, Lakers can't repeat. And then we did, and then they're like, oh, they got lucky. But here's the thing, it's part of sports. The late, great Kobe Bryant said it best. When you win a championship, they're going to praise you for 2 weeks, and they're going to hate on you again and let the journey start going. You know what I mean? But we got to give a shout out to LeBron James. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, LeBron. And I'm going to put them in the comment section down below. What is your guys' favorite LeBron moment so far? For me, I'm going to go first. My favorite LeBron moment is him coming to the Lakers and delivering us the NBA championship. You know what I mean? I used to not, keep it real. I always keep it real on my show. And I used to not be a fond of LeBron. Not because the whole Kobe LeBron thing. But at the end of the day, he came to LA. And I said if he wins us a chip, he's going to earn my respect. Shaq said it best. If you come to LA, they don't care about what you did with Cleveland and Miami. You have to win a championship with the Los Angeles Lakers. And ever since then, LeBron adapted to it. LeBron won us a ring, so I'm going to throw it to Aaron. Aaron, what is your favorite LeBron moment?
God, there's so many to choose from already. I gotta be there with you though, because I remember sitting there and reading that we signed LeBron, and I said, no way. And then, I had a feeling, I knew immediately, when you sign, one of the greatest players, as, we speak of as James, when you sign him, you're going to expect championship or bust. And, we've seen what he did in Cleveland. We saw what he did when he left Miami, when he went to Miami, and when he won his rings there. And I agree, you're irrelevant until you win a ring. If you win a ring with us, then you are golden. You're respected by all the legends of past Lakers. Obviously, Kobe respected him when he came here and when he decided to jump on the purple and gold. But there's so many plays. We could even look back at the game that he matched Kobe's iconic dunk that he did, and then someone took a picture and put it picture in picture next to each other that shows how exact, perfectly timed those dunks were. And it's just so great to see, him enjoying himself here. And honestly, for what he's doing, with other things involved in the LA community. And, there's so many memories, but obviously I'd say with signing with the Lakers and definitely winning the ring and taking a picture with the ring.
I'm gonna go with 3 moments. The first moment is when last year when we played Sacramento and he did that like crazy dunk on Namaja Bjelica. Second greatest moment is the one Aaron talked about, the one where he emulated Kobe's dunk against Houston. And the third moment is when he captured the hardware. He got us the chip. But honestly, there's nothing really much to talk about LeBron other than that. Like he's honestly an insane person even off the court. Like he's built a school in Akron, Ohio for underprivileged kids. He's done a lot of charity work. He's just an amazing person in the community. Anyways, LeBron, shout out to you. It's your birthday.
Yeah, man. We're gonna end this Lakers pregame show, and we will be doing a postgame show tonight after the game, and we're gonna be installing something new to the show. Be on the lookout for that at the postgame show. So, Aaron, Manny, great time today on the show. Looking forward to talking to you guys during postgame. Go Lakers, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
let's go. Go Lakers.